Next, we're going to go with Holly. Sarah, are you there?
Yes. Hello. Sorry. She just
Hi.
crashed. Like she
I
was
know, I'm sorry.
awake, and then she wore herself out. She was like staring intently at the dogs on the screen. But this is
Oh,
Holly. She's as you can see, just a big mush who loves to
mhm.
cuddle. She's a lab mix, and I feel like about a year and a half old, they estimated, and around 56 pounds. And she is just a total sweetheart who is like such a good dog and always down for cuddles and loves to say hi to people and other dogs. She's been doing really well in my apartment. I live in the DuPont area, which is loud and noisy, and she is totally fine living in my large apartment building with a lot of noises. Um, so she really doesn't bark or anything like that. She's very quiet and just loves to be
Wow.
per person and just kind of hanging out with you.
Fantastic. I love that. I think sometimes it's hard for our dogs to come in from the rural areas and adjust to city life, but it sounds like she's had no problems with it.
Yeah, yeah, she's from Alabama, so she's from the real South, and she
Real
has
South.
no problem navigating the city life. She loves the long walks and all the smells and stuff like that she gets to sniff. So she is enjoying DC so far.
When do you think Holly is the happiest? She's
Either when she's on a nice walk, getting to sniff a bunch of different smells, and chase pigeons, or when she's cuddled up on your lap, or when she's absolutely destroying toys. As you can see, they're all kind of deflated here because her favorite thing is to rip out the squeaker. Um, and so, yeah, those are probably when she's happiest. She really loves, being kind of with her human, as you can see here right now, but she's always kind of more than happy to play by herself as long as she has a toy to keep her company. So she's been the perfect work from home buddy in that regard.
oh, fantastic. And if a family was looking to adopt her, what would they need to expect in terms of her daily routine? What does she need to continue being that happy girl?
Yeah, so Holly loves walks. And so, we wake up and we go for our nice morning walk. We do walk a lot, but that's probably because I enjoy walking as well. She could probably, tone down some of the walks and would be perfectly fine, but we do like a 30-minute walk in the morning, a 30-minute walk midday, in between then she's just kind of playing with her toys or snoozing, and lets me kind of do my work, and then midday we'll take another walk, and then we'll do a post work walk finally that's about another 30 minutes as well. And then she eats dinner and we just kind of cuddle a little bit more before going to bed. She does sleep in her crate overnight and she's good to be left alone, so like I'll leave her during the day to go to the gym or go hang out with some friends. And I've left her for 4 hours crated so far, and she's been totally fine. Up to that
Good
point,
girl.
yeah, she's great. She just kind of settles in. You do have to give her a Kong first with peanut butter. But that's okay. I'm more than happy to pay that price. And yeah, so you can expect, a nice active day, but once she's in the house, she settles really well. All her energy kind of happens outdoors, and then, she'll settle in during the day while you work, or you kind of leave her alone. And she's completely house trained too. So, you don't really need to worry about that. She'll always let you know if she does need to go out. Today she had to go out in between walks, and so she just let me know when I took her outside.
Wow, what a good girl.
Yeah, isn't that right,
She
Miss?
sounds like such a nice dog, just like a good companion. You can get out and get some exercise, also come in and snuggle. And I love that she does well with other dogs.
Oh yeah, so she went to daycare for a bit, and she got
Mm-hmm.
nothing but glowing reviews. And she made a lot of friends at daycare, and she was always really good. Like once she was finished playing, she would just kind of go into a corner by herself. But they reported she was always very sweet with the other dogs there as well. So she's good off leash with dogs too.
Oh, that's fantastic. If you could give 3 words to describe Holly, what would those be?
Definitely cuddly, energetic and playful. Especially playful. She like is always down to clown. And she is just such a fun girl who really at the end of the day just like wants to end up in your lap. This is not that much cuddling for her. Normally she's splayed across my lap like a cat. She does think of herself as kind of a lap dog, so definitely on the cuddles too.
Fantastic. All right, everybody, this is Holly. She's a Labrador Retriever mix, about 1 or 1.5 years old, 56 pounds. And you can apply to meet Holly by going to citydogsrescuedc.org and going to our adoptable dogs tab and scrolling down and finding Holly and submitting an application. She could be the girl for you. All right, Sarah, thank you so much. Thank you for spending some time with us this evening and for fostering. We are so grateful for all that you do for Holly and for all the other animals in the
Of
rescue.
course, she makes it easy. Thanks for having us.
Yes. All right, bye-bye.